Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a review or a re-review of TT Platform. I know a couple of days ago I did a preview, but in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit on important points, important bullet points that you need to know if you're going to get into the platform, because there are some things that I missed that now that I'm getting familiarized with the platform, I think it's important to mention on video. So that being said, I'm not a financial advisor, as you may probably already know. Definitely not giving you financial advice. If you're going to get into anything that I talk about on my channel or anything in crypto for that matter, do your own research and only put in risk capital, guys. Okay, I understand that every single platform in this space carries some form of risk. So if you're going to get in, you should only be putting in funds you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So before I take you through the back office here, I'm actually going to do a live deposit. Top up my account here. I'm going to show you how to do that. But let me take you through a couple of bullet points here. Okay, now what is TT Global? TT Global is a brand new passive platform. It's less than 60 days old. Okay, and outside of South Korea, there's only 200 members. Okay, if that. So it's brand spanking new. Now, prior to this, uh, they the leaders in South Korea, they were actually selling a mining machine that was pretty expensive. It's about $6,000. They sold 6,000 of them. And there are people that are actually still buying these machines. But for people that can't afford $6,000, they were asking for a way that they can participate without having to actually buy a machine. So I'm giving you a very short abbreviated story here. They created this platform. Okay, so with this platform, one can actually earn 7%, an average of 7% a month. Okay, which is pretty conservative. Now, it's conservative compared to other platforms in the space that pay you, 1% a day, 2% a day. But 7% a month is still very solid, because where else can you get 7% a month out there in the quote unquote real world, right? Now, if you apply the 4-account strategy, which I'm going to show you here in this video, you could actually earn up to 12.5% per month. Okay, so it's going to be very competitive with, some of these other platforms that are paying out an average of 3% a month. There's a couple that I'm in. There's a couple more out there in the space, but these platforms that pay, 10 to 12% a month average, they tend to stick around a little bit longer. Okay, maybe it's because the payout is a little bit more sustainable. Maybe it's because it's not a fixed payment, and depending on how the market is going or how trading is going, the payouts can be adjusted. I'm not exactly sure, but for some reason, these platforms tend to stay around a lot longer. Now, again, I can't guarantee anything. I'm purely speculating, but I think that this particular platform does have the potential to be, just like those other platforms. It can stick around for quite a bit. Now, they create their revenue through mining and AI bot trading. That's supposed to say bot. There's a picture here of their bot here. Let me show you here. Here's their mining. Let me show you. Let me take you to their bot. Here's their bot. Okay, so they have this AI bot trading. Okay, from YB Bot. I believe they work with Upbit Exchange. It's in Korean here. Okay, so I can't read it, but from what I understand, they're going to make this available to all members down the road. Okay, so it says right here, trading bot coming soon for general users. I think right now only members in South Korea can use it. But they're creating, I believe they're creating some of their revenue from, like I said, the mining and also this bot. Okay. Here's just a couple of pictures of their mining facility. It's pretty, it's pretty big as far as their financial investment. I know they put in tens of millions of dollars into these facilities. I believe they have 3 right now. And, they're going to be opening these IDC centers periodically as they grow, right, as they scale up. So revenue created through mining and AI bot trading. Now, here's what's cool. Your deposit can be canceled. So if you decide to get out of the platform, they will send you 50%, up to 50% of your deposits. Okay. So that's something also that we've seen before. People like that. They don't have to have their locks fully locked into the platform. But, like if you like the service, you like the passive payouts, you feel everything is working great, there's not going to be any reason for you to pull out. But if you had to, if there's an emergency or something, you do have the ability to cancel. Now, deposits can be made in BTC, Ethereum, TRX, Filecoin, BNB, USDT, ERC20, and USDT, TRC20. Withdrawals, though, are made in TRX. Okay, so again, what's interesting about this one, okay, is there's no native token, right? Other platforms, there's a native token that you have to worry about the price, being volatile. This one here, it gets paid out in TRX. Okay, one of the biggest coins on CoinMarketCap. Now, it's important to know that depending on what coin you decide to deposit, you might have to watch it. So for example, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself here, but if your deposit balance is below 300, your passive profits stop. So let's say you put in $300 worth of Bitcoin today, but Bitcoin, drops. If the value of Bitcoin drops below 300 in your account, your passive profits stop. Now, you can either wait for it to come back up and then start making passive profits again, or you can throw in some more Bitcoin until, it goes up above $300 again, your deposit value, and you'll earn passive profits again. If you don't want to deal with that or watch the price, or log into your back office and worry about having to add more, just do what I did. Just send in USDT. You can do USDT ERC20 or USDT TRC20, right? I'm going to deposit in this video USDT TRC20 because again, that doesn't fluctuate. So if I send it in, I don't have to worry about it dropping below 300, and I'm good to go. But it's your choice. You can send in, whichever coin you want. Same thing with Ethereum, same thing with TRX. There's, obviously some price volatility. These stable coins, there's no price volatility. So for me, I sent in USDT TRC20 for stability, okay? Talked about withdrawals already. Another thing you need to know is once you input your TRX wallet address to do withdrawals, it cannot be changed. So make sure you're inputting the right wallet address or, you're not gonna be able to change it, right? Here's another important thing you need to know. There is website maintenance and it's done daily. So every day when they do the passive payouts, right? And I think it takes like 60 minutes, 90 minutes right now, something like that. There is maintenance on the site. So you're not able to log in to your back office. And in fact, when you go to the site during this hour to hour and a half space every day, it just says it's like your login page. It's not there. It just says there's like a gear and it says something in Korean saying that they're doing daily maintenance. Okay. Now I believe they might change that because I know some of the leaders are asking them that, hey, do we have to do that? Because people get people get weirded out when the website's not available. You can just put something there where it says, you can't log into your back office for the next hour and a half because of maintenance. I don't know what they're going to do there. But it is important to know that. So every day, and again, I don't have the time exactly locked in. I think it's like noontime Eastern. So 12 to 1, something like that, or 12 Eastern, 1 Eastern. That's when they do the maintenance, because that's when they do the passive payouts. All right. So it's only down for like an hour, and then it comes right back up. But it is something you probably should know. We already talked about the balance falling below zero. There is a 4-account strategy, which I'm going to show you here in a second. And also there is a lottery coming soon. So here's the 4-account strategy. Okay, by the way, here's the breakdown. If you have 1 account and you're just being purely passive, you can make a deposit. You'll earn an average of 2.23% daily, which comes out to an average of 7% a month. If you apply the multiple account strategy, you'll earn 12.5% average every month. Okay. There is a marketing plan, by the way. Okay, so there is, and I'll do a separate video on this, but there is an affiliate plan, which is pretty aggressive. You actually earn a matching bonus off of passive income made by people on your team. So people on your first level, you'll earn a 50% match. Let's say you bring me in, right? And let's say I build a passive income of $100 a day. So you'll earn a 50% match of that. You'll earn $50 a day, okay? If I grow it to $1,000 a day and you brought me in and I'm on your first level, you'll earn 50% of $1,000 a day, which is $500 a day, and so forth and so on. You can have unlimited people on your first level. People on your second level, you'll earn a 30% match. People on your third level, a 10% match, and then people on your 4th level all the way down to the 15th level, you'll earn a 5% match. Again, you probably will only know people on your 1st level. You're not going to know people on your 2nd level, your 3rd level. You're definitely not going to know people on your 4th or 15th level. So you're earning a matching check on people you don't know on their passive daily income. Okay. Now, again, this is just getting started. There's less than 200 people in the platform. What if over the next couple of months this grows out and there's 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20,000 people in the platform, and let's say they're on your team. You can imagine how this thing can blow up, just from the marketing side, the matching bonus. Now, you do need to qualify for these bonuses. So if you want to open up your 1st level, you need to have 1 person sponsored. If you want to open up your 2nd level of matching bonuses, you need to have 2 people sponsored. If you want to open up your 3rd level, 3 people. And if you want to open up levels 4 through 15, you need to have 10 personal people sponsored. Now, just with the 4-account strategy, you're already sponsoring yourself twice. So, I mean, you look at these numbers and you're like, oh man, that's a lot. It's not. If you break it down, it's really not, right? So in addition to that, you will earn 300 on your deposit, 300%. Okay, 300%. And then once you hit 300%, if you want to renew or make another deposit, you can do that. Okay. Also, there's a rank bonus. So there's different types of bonuses just for increasing your rank. So we'll cover that in another time. Just know that you can get paid more than these percentages and below your 15th level. Okay. Again, if you want to be purely passive, this is probably not too important for you. But if you're going to team build and you're going to, market this, there are some incentives there that are, pretty significant here. So here's a breakdown of the bonuses. Here's what I wanted to show you. This is the multiple account strategy. So essentially, you'll start your 1st position, and then you'll sponsor yourself in the 2nd position and the 3rd position. So this position here has to be the sponsor of your 2nd position and your 3rd position. So make sure you're using the same referral link. Because why? Because you want to get 2 people sponsored under this position, so you qualify for 2 levels of matching bonuses. Okay. Now you're going to earn a 50% matching bonus on these 2 positions. On your 4th position, essentially, which is, you'll use ID3's referral link to sign up this one. You'll receive a 30% bonus. Okay. So a 30% bonus, or excuse me, 30% matching bonus. But remember, you're getting, this position is the 1st level of this position, so you're picking up a 50% match, right? So if you take into account that this position here, which you'll put your main deposit in, you're earning 7% average. If you well, you know what? Let me do the math so you show you that I'm not pulling these numbers from anywhere. Okay, so you're getting 7% a month here. Now, this position here is getting a 50% match on the 7%, right? So 7%, 50% that is what, 3.5%, 3.5. That's 10.5 right there, right? 10.5%. Remember, this position is receiving 30%, okay? 30% of this position. So what's 30% of 7%? 7% times 30%, that's 2.1, right? So 2.1 is that's 30% matching bonus plus the 10.5%, which I had up there previously. That's already, over 12.5%. And that's not counting the 50% match on this position, the 50% match on this position. So it's going to be a little bit more than that. But, for easy math, we just say 12%. So that's how you would get that. Okay. Now you can apply this 4-account strategy or not. It's totally up to you. Obviously, if you're going to apply this 4-account strategy, you would have to fund each account here with at least $300, right? 300, 300, 300, and then your main account, you put in more, or you can, put in more. It's up to you. But anyway, that's what I wanted to kind of show you on that part. And like I said, there is a lottery coming soon. So let's go and do a deposit here. I'm going to show you how simple this is. Now I have USD TRC20. I have that in my TronLink wallet. What I would do is I would click these 3 lines right here. Now I did a deposit already before on video. I did a demo with $500. So in this video, I'll do 5,500. Let me see how much TRX. Let me see how much USDT I have in here. Yeah, so I'll put 5,500 plus the 500 I already have in this account. So just in this account alone, it'll be a $6,000 deposit. And then, you know, I have my other accounts. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that. But let me go to deposit. You click on deposit. Okay. And then what you do is you click on Coinbasic. Okay. So here it's going to have, you know, all the information. So I'm going to put 5,500. You put in whatever value you see fit. I'll choose the coin. In this case, I'm choosing TRX USDT. Make sure you don't confuse that with ERC20. Okay. If you're going to use USDT ERC20, you know, make sure you click that. Okay. This is USDT ERC20. I'm clicking USDT TRC20 on the Tron network. Okay. So here it already says 5,500. I'm just going to simply click deposit. It's going to ask me, am I sure? I'm going to click OK. And then I'm just going to approve my wallet. Okay. It says here 5,500 transferring out. Once I click this sign right here, it'll do the automatic deposit. There you go. So it takes a couple of, it might take like a minute or two for it to show up, but it'll show up like, you know, in a minute or two. But that's essentially it. You can see here by my username, this is my 4th account. But again, I think this thing does have the ability to be around for a bit. It's brand spanking new. And so far, you know, I like what I've seen. I was on a Zoom. I watched a Zoom replay of their CEO and their CTO talking about their plans. I'm probably going to post that here on my channel, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably post it, you know, after I post this video, so you can watch the replay. It's pretty lengthy. It's like an hour and a half, but half of that is like translated, you know, the translator translating from English to Korean, so you can maybe like, you know, skim through it. But they do go over, you know, a lot of content and a lot of plans as far as their roadmap and what they want to be doing over the next, you know, the next year or so. So you can check that out. Let me see if it hit here already. Might not have, but yeah, not yet. So it'll probably take like another minute or two. That's what happened with my first deposit. But again, if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. Again, make sure you are depositing. You know, if you don't want to worry about the balance of your deposit going down below 300, you know, then just send USDT. All right. That's pretty much it. Let me just check my notes here and see if I missed anything. There you go. So there's the other deposit. So it's pretty quick. So I have let me see, I should have a total of 6,000 here. If I go to dashboard, I'm still learning this site. I'm still kind of navigating through it. All right, so here I have a $6,000 total deposit, and you can play around with all this. They are making a front website as we speak, so I'll give you an update on that as I get more intel. But like I said, check this out if you want. Only put in risk capital. I'll leave a link down below. Again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the little bell icon. Follow me on Telegram, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.